Buenos dias from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Today is going to be super cool. We're headed for an event. This is called a charreada. I think that's how you say it. Tickets are 70 pesos each and we're heading in. So, what is a charreado? Well, it is a Mexican rodeo. In my life, I have been to many Canadian rodeos. I am from central Canada, and it's a very common thing to do and see in Canada. The Mexican rodeo is going to be quite different. We're going to see a lot of different events in this one. And in addition to the events, charros, or the cowboys, need to be attired in their traditional Mexican clothes. So that means that they have their hats and their scarves, I believe. From what I understand, the ladies' events are going to be quite different from what we see in Canada. So I'm super excited to see this, especially the costumes. It's going to start in just a few minutes, but I just wanted to say that I'm not really sure what to expect from this one. There was like no information online about it. I could barely tell that it was going to start at noon, but it looks like it is starting at 10. This is looking super cool so far. I'm seeing a lot of similarities to the American, Canadian rodeos, but some obvious differences too. Different events. They are very similar, but obviously different. The girls are already side saddle. That must be so much harder. My Spanish isn't great, but I'm pretty sure that the announcer said that these are 7-year-olds. Now, I'm presuming he's talking about the girls and not the horses. From what I understand, the one we're going to see today is not a professional competition. It's more of a practice rodeo for display for people to come and watch. But the actual rodeo, Charreada season does not start till the summer. Rodeo dog. Well, that was a charreado, a Mexican rodeo. So very different from the rodeos that I've been to in the past. Very entertaining, But yes, super different. I love seeing the costumes on everybody, especially the ladies. I can't even imagine barely riding a horse, but riding a horse in that like humongous dress, side saddle. You need some special riding skills to be able to do that, I think. I had said earlier that the events were quite different, but really it's like they had the same events, just with like a slight difference to them. With the exception of the ladies synchronized riding, that was a completely new event for me. I'd never seen anything like that. And I loved it. That was I think that was probably my favorite thing that we saw during the whole day. It was very cool. I loved to see their costumes. And yeah, just synchronized riding. It was very nice to watch. I did feel that the events in the Mexican rodeo were particularly more violent, actually, than the counterparts in the US and Canada. So with the bull wrangling, they would get the lasso directly around the cow's neck, whereas in Canada it would be a bull that has horns and you would get it around the horns, not the neck, so it's not being strangled. And then in addition, I don't know if it has something to do with the type of lasso they use, but that first cow that they wrangled, they really put some stress on that animal. It was bleeding and just seemed really stressed out. So that wasn't super fun to watch, that part. And since this isn't an official competition, it's more of a practice event, it didn't seem to be timed. So sometimes they were trying to wrangle the horses. It would take like, maybe 5 or 6 minutes of the horse like running around and them trying to lasso it. So I'm pretty sure the only reason it wasn't timed was because it was a practice event, not an official competition, but that's just a guess. But it was really special to be able to see the Mexican rodeo with the charros and their costumes. The state of Jalisco is well known for its ranching culture, so very cool thing to see while in Guadalajara.